I want to talk to you about the best virtual mailbox services for Etsy. So if you're interested in this topic, if you're an Etsy seller, here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 10, you have USA To Me. Our score, 8.8 over 10. So USA To Me has great services for online businesses, particularly Etsy stores. And the cool thing is that here you have a virtual mailbox service that provides Etsy sellers with a physical shipping address they can use to receive their mail and packages. And their mailbox service is pretty simple to use. You start by signing up for the service. And what will happen here is that USA To Me will provide you with a physical address in the States. And you can actually use that for anything related to your Etsy store, from company formation all the way to regulatory and when you deal with customers. Okay, this is kind of cool. And in terms of pricing, USA To Me is also affordable. So whether you're a small Etsy store or you're an established, profitable Etsy seller, you will love USA To Me. Fantastic. So our score, 8.8 over 10. By the way, boss, I want to quickly welcome you back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Number 9, you have virtual post mail. Our score, 8.9 over 10. So what we love about virtual post mail is that they give you a permanent street address that you can use for your Etsy store or Etsy stores. So they actually can accommodate multiple stores up to 9, and that's really good. And you can get any package sent to the address they give you. And virtual post mail makes it easy for any Etsy seller to receive their goods and services delivered to them anywhere. That's especially useful for expats outside the US. So if you're an Etsy seller but you're not in the States right now, and you want to have your products from US retailers that don't ship outside the country because they'll, because of whatever reason, then virtual post mail will help you there. Not a problem. You have free smart address tags for your Etsy store. They offer a mail scanning and archiving service, which allows you and all other Etsy sellers to have their mail scanned and archived for future reference. So this is really good. They also have a check deposit service, which costs about $10 per deposit. So if you're interested in that, you will love that service as well. Fantastic. Number 8, you have physical address. Our score, 9 over 10. So physical address is actually a cloud-based virtual mailbox and virtual mailing address service provider. And they actually have a great service for Etsy sellers. And Etsy sellers can access their mail across their computer, mobile, and tablet devices. In addition, they actually provide iOS and Android apps. Fantastic. So as an Etsy seller, you can choose your preferred shipping method and track your packages online. This is just fantastic. You can store mail and packages for up to 30 days for free. This is really great. They also offer a virtual office service in some selected locations in the US. Okay, so this is a great service here. What we love about this physical address, the physical address organization, is that they actually have a low cost entry point for you. You have support 7 days a week, and you have free in-person pickup and 90 days of storage. So this is really fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation here about the best virtual mailbox services for Etsy. Number 7, you have Traveling Mailbox. Our score, 9.1 over 10. So when you think about Traveling Mailbox, think about a virtual mailbox service that offers postal mail forwarding service and a digital mailbox address to scan and manage postal mail online as it relates to your Etsy store or stores. In addition, this organization offers various service levels for Etsy sellers, such as incoming envelope, full page scans, and recipients. So this is kind of cool. And overall, what we love about Traveling Mailbox is that they have experience dealing with online sellers. So whether you are an Etsy seller or you are an Amazon seller or Shopify seller, basically Traveling Mailbox does have the experience to actually take care of that. Take care of the needs of those online entrepreneurs. And Traveling Mailbox offers actually a digital signature service that allows you and other Etsy sellers to sign and send documents online, and everything is done in real time. Okay, and Traveling Mailbox provides secure storage for your Etsy related mail and packages. So this is fantastic. In terms of affordability, they have all kinds of plans. The basic plan will cost you $15 per month. Extended plan, $25 per month. And small business plan, $55 per month. So this is really cool. Fantastic. Number 6, you have Anytime Mailbox, our score, 9.2 over 10. So when you think about Anytime Mailbox, think about one of the world's leading virtual mailbox services that really can help you out if you're an Etsy seller, regardless of the size of your store or the popularity of the products you're selling on Etsy. And so here you have unlimited online and physical storage for 14 to 30 days. In addition, some locations have check deposit options. So any check deposit any check transaction that relates to your Etsy store, this Anytime Mailbox organization can help you out. Not a problem. They have a lot of locations internationally, not just in the States. So this is kind of cool. So if you are somewhere in Nigeria or Brazil or Venezuela or Germany or France, and you are an Etsy seller, Anytime Mailbox will take care of you. They have locations in New York, California, Florida, Oregon, Texas, Washington State, Georgia, Colorado, and internationally they are available in Canada. They are in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and other countries. So this is kind of cool. So we love that a lot. So overall, this is a great player and they keep expanding. This is just fantastic. We love that a lot. Number 5, you have Post Scan Mail. Our score, 9.4 over 10. So Post Scan Mail is one of the best virtual mailboxes that allows you to view and manage your postal mail online. So that's really good. So email and push notifications are sent instantaneously. So you'll never miss a vital mail delivery again. We love that a lot. And so Post Scan Mail actually takes care of your Etsy store's needs in terms of mail management. They offer unlimited cloud storage for all of your scanned content. So, and the cool thing is, if you actually you actually can walk into their locations to pick up your Etsy store related packages. In addition, you can choose from hundreds of locations all over the U.S. and globally to actually to direct your Etsy mail. So we're talking here about California, Florida, New York, Arizona, Texas, Canada, Nevada, the UK, Australia, and many others. So you have the flexibility here in terms of pricing. You also have great pricing, affordable. So yeah, they have the starter, $10 per month, standard, $20 per month, and premium, $30 per month. So this is really fantastic. Number 4, you have Alliance Virtual Offices, our score, 9.5 over 10. So when you think about AVO, Alliance Virtual Offices, I want you to think about a great virtual mailbox service for Etsy. And the cool thing is that they are highly affordable. They are in about 40 to 50 countries. So you can choose your address in those geographies. So we're talking about the US, Australia, Mexico, UAE, so United Arab Emirates, Netherlands, Germany, UK. They are in South Africa. So Alliance provides recognized virtual business addresses, mail handling, mail forwarding, office space, meeting room space, live receptionist services, business phone numbers, and a virtual phone system. So all for your Etsy store. So this is kind of cool. And the thing is that you actually can get a professional business address in a prime location for your Etsy store, or Etsy stores, by the way. And you can receive mail and other documents at a secure private mailbox address. And the cool thing is that Alliance Virtual Offices provides mail and package handling services, which means what? It means that you can have your mail delivered to your virtual address and forwarded to you wherever you are. Fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best virtual mailbox services for Etsy. Number 3, you have US Global Mail, our score, 9.7 over 10. So when you think about US Global Mail, think about a player that is available internationally, but also nationally. And the cool thing is that what we love about US Global Mail is the technology of the service. Basically, here is a service that can integrate with various apps and services, including Etsy, Amazon, Dropbox, Google Drive, Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce. And the cool thing is that all mail is scanned and in a secure facility, and users can require a signature upon delivery. This is really good. And what we love also is that US Global Mail offers a check depositing service, allowing users and all Etsy sellers in general to deposit checks remotely by sending a scanned image to U.S. Global Mail. So if you have an Etsy operation and you tend to receive checks in that Etsy operation from time to time, you might want to avail yourself of this service through U.S. Global Mail. You might like it. Who knows? You never know. Number 2, you have Earth Class Mail, our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about Earth Class Mail, think about a provider that gives online postal mailbox and mail forwarding services for Etsy sellers. It's great for Etsy sellers of all sizes looking for an alternative to the traditional post office box. And the cool thing is that when it comes to Earth Class Mail, they offer mail scanning, forwarding, and secure shredding features for all Etsy sellers, all kinds of stores, Etsy stores. And Earth Class Mail has a location in 19 states. So if you are interested in, like if you want a provider that does the whole United States, you're not going to get that through Earth Class Mail. They are in 19 states. So those include California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Colorado, Nevada, New York, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oregon, Texas, and more. And so Earth Class Mail integrates check deposits with QuickBooks Online and easily records payments. And it can also integrate with various other apps and services such as Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Google Drive, and Salesforce. So this is really good. And Etsy sellers can request that their mail be scanned and sent to them digitally or forwarded to a physical address of their choice. So this is kind of cool. And what we love about this service is that the pricing is pretty affordable. So check this out. You have personal mailbox, $19 per month. Shared mailbox, $29 per month. And premium mailbox, you have $79 per month. And for the premium, this is if you have a large Etsy store with a huge volume of activity. Okay. But overall, we love this service a lot. This is just fantastic. Number 1, the best of the best in our view here. iPostal 1, our score, 9.9 over 10. So iPostal 1 is our top choice for a virtual mailbox service for Etsy sellers. And here we are speaking about all kinds of stores, all kinds of Etsy stores. Do you have a small Etsy store? Do you have a mid-sized Etsy store? Do you have a large Etsy store? Do you have multiple Etsy stores? iPostal want to take care of you, not a problem. They are able to give you a combined pricing structure that can help you actually save a lot of cash across the board. We're talking about saving thousands of dollars every single year in terms of mail management. This is really good. And you are able to know exactly what works for you and what doesn't work for you. What I want to say here is that you have the ability to choose to tell iPostal One what to do with your Etsy related mail. Do you want them to open and scan the mail content, forward it, shred it, discard it, store it, or pick it up? Scanned mail content is delivered as a high-quality PDF to your digital mailbox, and their digital mailbox service shows real-time shipping process for all U.S. locations, so you can pick the best options to meet your needs and budget. So this is really cool. If you prefer an address at a prestigious office building or co-working space, iPostal One offers those too. So they can actually take care of you when it comes to your Etsy store. If you're still here, I want to share with you a bonus here. I want to talk to you about PO Box Zone, our score, 8.5 over 10. So PO Box Zone actually offers a virtual mailing addresses in Wyoming and Nevada for Etsy sellers. So both locations are physical addresses to receive packages from all major carriers. We're talking here about USPS, UPS, DHL, and FedEx. And mail can be scanned and added to your online storage, Google Drive, OneDrive, or Dropbox, and sent to your email. So the cool thing is junk mail related to your Etsy operations is removed, and all remaining envelopes are scanned and stored until you decide what to do with them. And mail forwarding can be automated at specified intervals. This is really cool. And so you're able to receive packages from all carriers. I think I said that. You have a mobile app for iOS and Android. This is really good. And on top of that, you have integration with Dropbox, Etsy, Google for digital storage. And this is really fantastic. Now, the only thing you need to be aware of is that PO Box Zone has annual billing only. So it could be a little steep anytime they charge your credit card once a year. So overall, when we talk about the best virtual mailbox services for Etsy sellers, those services are not different from other virtual mailbox services. The only thing is, if your Etsy store does process a voluminous amount of mail, then you want to really pay attention to that, because costs can add up real fast. Remember that if you have an Etsy store, long story short, you do want to have you might be better off incorporating. You might be better off forming a business as opposed to running the store as a solopreneur. So basically, having a business, an LLC, a C corporation, an S corporation, an LLP, whatever structure of legal business you choose, you do have protection, okay, in case something were to happen. So this is why a lot of legal experts advise you to advise Etsy sellers and other sellers, for that matter, other online sellers, to actually incorporate, to form a business. So when you form a business, you want to have a real address, not a PO box, for various reasons, including banking regulations, but also regulatory requirements. Okay, this is really important. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. The thing is that when you think about if you are an Etsy seller right now and you're thinking about managing your mail, it really depends on the amount of mail we're talking about. So if you have let's say huge mails that you managing every day or every month, then you want to go with a service such as iPostal One. But if you have mail that gets sent to you sporadically, then you might want to go with US Global Mail or Earth Class Mail or Alliance Virtual Office or virtual offices, depending upon the geography you are targeting. Some Etsy sellers might want to focus on one or two states. Maybe, you can say, well, I want California only, or I want Florida, or I want Wyoming, I want Delaware, I only want with Delaware. So if you are focused geographically, then you want to go for the virtual mailbox service for Etsy sellers that focuses on that geography. Because the last thing you want is to actually sign up with a service that doesn't actually meet your services, your needs. Okay. But the cool thing is that if you are able to have a virtual mailbox service that also offers ancillary services, such as, let's say, registered agent, LLC formation, virtual office, then you really have a great package, because you are able to outsource everything to one provider. But please make sure, though, because if you put all your eggs in the same basket, you want to make sure that basket is solid. You do not want to outsource all your products. You do not want to outsource all of your services to one provider, and if something were to happen, then you are toast. No. So you want to do your due diligence. You want to do your research. You want to watch shows like this. If you have questions, you can ask in the comment section. We'll get back to you. Our team will get back to you. We have reviewed multiple virtual mailbox service providers, so we'll answer you no matter what. Okay, we always answer. So do your research before committing. This is the bottom line. And the cool thing is, if you can actually have a service that provides you with a free 30-day trial, do it. Avail yourself of that free 30-day trial to see if you like the service or not. Before we close to this conversation, I want to really remind you of today's topic. And the thing is, I want to say that we do have a method. Basically, we have a methodical approach when it comes to a virtual mailbox evaluation. And so please check this out right now. Let's quickly recap here. Number 1, iPostal One, 9.9 over 10. Number 2, Earth Class Mail, 9.8 over 10. Number 3, US Global Mail, 9.7 over 10. Number 4, Alliance Virtual Offices, 9.5 over 10. Number 5, Post Scan Mail, 9.4 over 10. Number 6, Anytime Mailbox, 9.2 over 10. Number 7, Traveling Mailbox, 9.1 over 10. Number 8, Physical Address, 9 over 10. Number 9, virtual post mail, 8.9 over 10. Number 10, last but not the least, you have USA to me. Our score, 8.8 over 10. And in the bonus category, we have a PO Box Zone, 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.